Hello UBC Squad, welcome back to our UiPath Bot Central channel. Today we are going to start with the practice test. So based on the practice test, we are going to discuss about theoretical and practical things. Okay. So to begin with this topic, I want to explain one important thing. Yeah. So you can see this is one Gantt chart which is available in our MS Excel. So here I have given all the topics, right? Then start date, progress, end date, days. So this all the informations I gather from here only. Okay, so this is our exam description, right? So once you scroll down, you'll get all the topics. Okay, just copy the all the topics. Okay, just go with the Excel. Okay, hit on mode template, then type GANTT search. Once you hit on search, okay, you will get 5 templates. Okay, for this, we are going to choose this one, date tracking content. Okay, once you choose, you will get an template like this. Okay, green, blue, purple. Okay, so this is the editable. Just choose which sheet you want. Okay, then give the name, then milestone description. What are the topics you are going to cover? Then what is the start date? Then progress. For example, this is the topic. Okay, so overall percentage we can mention it here. Instead of 10 percentage, I'm going to give 50. So once I hit on 50, you can see it's get filled half of the color in green, right? So then you can mention in the seventh, like by fourth, you're going to start this topic. By seventh, you're going to complete this topic. So main purpose, so you will have one target once you're going to start with this particular topic. Okay, so this is the testing panel and template. Okay, under this there is multiple subtopics are available. Within 3 days I'm going to complete end to end. Okay, so daily basis you can track your progress. It will be helpful for your boost your efficiency. Okay, then for each subtopics we can mention the date, then 40, then 35. So based on your completion percentage you can mark it under the progress column. Okay, yeah, so this is a good approach for the tracking purpose. Kindly make this template and utilize it. Okay, let's begin with our topic. I'm going to open. Okay, let's get started with the practice test. Okay, so yeah, this is the first question. When setting an execution template for a test case, what additional option is there? Okay, this is the question. Then these are 4 options. Run the template workflow in the debug mode. Download the templated workflow as a separated file. Copy the templated workflow in a new tab. Invoke the templated workflow as isolated. Okay. So whenever we are going to start with answering the questions, read the questions 3 to 4 times. First, understand the question clearly. So what is the question? When setting an execution template for a test case, what additional option is there? So they are going to ask what is the additional option for when we are setting the execution template for a test case. Okay, whenever we are going to read in the questions, you will get an one particular keyword. You can see, so what is the keyword here? When setting an execution template. So for this question, this is the keyword, execution template. Okay, for all questions you will get in this particular keyword for any questions. Okay, remember this word. So based on this keyword, execution template, we can easily identify the subtopics and parent topic, which is available in the description. Okay, so execution template. Okay, we'll see. We'll go back with our exam syllabus. Okay, for more understanding, I have been created one more document. Yeah. So from here, exam topic, we get started, right? Yeah. So what are the contents are available in the description document? I just copy paste under the Word file. So you can see, so this is the topic. UiPath test suite architecture and API integration. There is something about architecture and API integration. So this is not the things we are looking for. Then second one, UiPath Test Studio, then testing panel and template. Yeah, here it is. Testing panel and template, which means testing template and testing panel. So what is the question? When setting an execution template for a test case. So which means this is the topic. Almost we got the topic, right? You can see, yeah, almost 10 subtopics are available. Okay, so just open the Google, just type this under, which means these testing panels and the templates which is available under the UiPath Studio only. So this is clear. Okay, first we need to navigate with this template. Just go with, just open the Google, type UiPath, then test, then what is the topic name? Template. Hit. That's it. Once you type UiPath test template, you will get an these results. Okay. Go with this first one, Studio Test Case Template. So this page come from the official website. You can see docs.uipath.com. Click here. Okay. Now we can see we got the test case template under Test Studio, Test Shoot Studio, right? Which means it comes under the Studio. Studio is the parent topic, template and testing panel is a subtopic. Just go with here. Remember, remember this one. So once you found this test studio underscore studio, so this is the parent topic, right? So what are the subtopics are available here? Introduction, application testing, test case, data-driven testing. Don't miss any single subtopics. We should know about each and every details of all subtopics. But now we are going to target about execution template, right? You can see under the test studio, we can able to see this execution template. Okay. So the thing is, these questions come from this topic, education template. Okay. Once, whenever you are going to navigate with any UiPath documentation, make sure you are there in the right release version. Okay. Like you can see, there is multiple version. Just choose 2023.10, which is available in our syllabus document. Then scroll down. So I think this is a very simple topic, execution template. Okay. Once you reach this page, just highlight each and every word. Like, so this is the overview of the execution template, which is nothing but it can be wrap up the test case at the runtime to use your define execution condition for multiple scenarios. For example, instead of copying, pasting, and maintaining the multiple test case, we can create a single template that act as a boilerplate to wrap up the test case at runtime. So this is a very important point. Once you read those points, just copy that. Go with the word file, create the topic, testing, template, and panels. What is the subtopic? Execution template. Just highlight this in, then this is subtopic. Okay. So while you're reading, you can see what is the main important point. You can wrap up the test case at the runtime. This is a very important keyword. Just highlight that. Then to use, you define the execution condition for multiple scenarios. Okay. Then for example, instead of copying, pasting and maintaining the multiple test case. Right. So these are the main important keyword. So whenever you are going to answering those questions, we can easily identify, okay, this is the keyword. So if you remember the keyword, you can easily crack the options available under the question. Okay. So for this question, execution template for a test case, you need to read entire documentation. I'm going fast actually when you debug. So don't forget this condition. Don't miss any single word from this document. Okay, when we're publishing, how it works, template, working with the execution template, default executions. Okay, so what I'm doing, just listen, like I'm going through the step by step. Yeah, now I got the answer for this. You can see set execution template and select a template from the drop down list. Select invoke the template workflow as isolated. Okay, so what is the questions? When we are setting execution template for a test case, what is the additional option will be available? So here we have the clear cut understanding. Open, you can see these four steps. We have the answer. Open and create the test case. Then right click. Once you hit on right click, there will be one option set execution template. Once you hit on this option, you will get an one more option, invoke the template workflow as isolated. So this is the important keyword. Just copy this, then paste it under the documentation. Okay. So what is the option? Isolated topic. Sorry, not this one, above one. Execution template as isolated. So just read the options. Run the template workflow in debug mode. No, not this one. Download the template workflow as a separate file. No, not this one. Copy the template workflow in a new tab. No. Invoke the templated workflow as isolated. So this is the exact fit answer for this question. Where it is? Here you can see it. Execution template as isolated, right? Okay, so this is the theoretical understanding. Even if you go with the complete theoretical, we can able to remember this particular keyword in the real-time examination. Okay, so I will explain the should you also. Yeah, let's say this is my test case, sample test case. Okay, so under the project panel, I'm going to right click on my test case. Okay, once you hit on right click, there is multiple options are available. But what is the question? Set execution template. So I'm going to choose this option. Once I hit on this option, what is the additional option is coming? You can see execution template. It's asking for the what template structure we need to choose under this configuration setup. So there is built-in template. There is no customized template as of now, right? Then package template, test with timeout. I'm going to click this one, which means once I click this test with timeout execution template configuration, what will happen? By default, it will create one BDT structure with the time-based execution and operation. I will tell you. Then there is one more option available. You can see invoke the templated workflow as isolated. This is the answer for this question. You can see. I'll go with the question. You can see invoke the template workflow as isolated. Right? Yep. Invoke the template. So I'm going to click OK, which is done. Okay. Now the question is clear. Then answer is clear from the practical level and theoretical level, right? Okay, now even if I will give some more information about this set as execution template, now we can see they mentioned, right, like instead of creating let's say for example here multiple test case has to be developed. Okay, but both are same functionality, but you are going to pass some different inputs. Okay, in this case, why we need to spend much more time to developing the multiple test case? Again, we need to copy and paste. Again, we need to rename the test case. So instead of that, if you make this set test template, right, what will happen? It will act like as a template. Okay, it will act like as a template. This same template you can utilize for multiple test case in the real runtime. Okay, I will tell you. So now the configuration has been done. Now I'm going to debug. You can see one more additional template will get created here automatically, but this is very temporary file. Yeah, you can see generated hyphen test case, then it's get executed. Okay, yeah, which is done. You can see. So while I'm configuring, I choose one particular template, right? Test with timeout. So what it will do, as you are aware, this template given, when, then. Okay, so this BD template already explained in our previous video. If you want, you can check it out. Then under this BDT block, it has been created. You can see that time set. So based on there will be one duration will be there. Under the variable, you can see what is the duration? 5 minutes. Then take screenshot on exception. This is a boolean, so which means if any error occurs, it will take the screenshot. Okay, once execution is completed, it will ended up with the execution. Okay, then you can see like we did right, like once we hit on the setup as a execution template, there is one important option, invoke. What is the option? Invoke the templated workflow as isolated, which is nothing but in the studio only I will explain the practical. So automatically it's get invoked with the help of workflow activity. That is fine. Then by default is get selected enable the isolated option. Okay. So what is mean by isolated option? Any guesses? Right? So which is nothing but okay. So if isolated option is enabled, what will happen? The invoke workflow run in separate Windows process. This help with the isolating a faulty workflow from the main workflow. Right? So that is the main purpose of this isolated option. Okay. Yes, guys, we done with our topic. So here I am going to give one bonus. Okay. So here you can see we just talk about the one question, single question about the execution template. But now we got to know about the what is meant by isolated options, then what is meant by set execution template, what is the use of this, then what is the use of test with timeout. So based on this, I'm going to give three more questions where it is. Yeah. Now you can see that in UiPath, what is the purpose of enabling isolated options? in the invoke workflow activity. So what are the options? To ensure the workflow executes faster by using fewer resources, to allocate the invoked workflow to run in separate memory space, reducing the risk of conflicts, to allow the direct access to main workflow variable and resources, to automatically logs all the activity within the invoked workflow. So what is the option? Option B, to escape from the faulty things, right? Yep. Then second thing about set execution template. What is the main purpose of set execution template? Option in UiPath. You can see. So instead of going with the options, I'm going to explain about the answer. To create the reusable template for standardized error handling across multiple workflows. Okay, it will act like a template we can use in multiple test cases, right? Then third one, what is the primary purpose of using test with timeout framework? So what is the answer? To ensure workflows complete within a specific time limit. So that is the main reason. Okay guys, so now we discuss about one from the practice test, then three from our based on practical discussion. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful for you guys. So let's all go through the entire document. Don't miss any single content. Okay, then as we discussed earlier, make this file from your handy. Just daily basis update your progress, then it will be more helpful for you guys. Okay, so in the next video we will see the next question with the practical and theoretical explanation. Thank you. Bye.